Hey guys, how's it going? A few things have happened. As you can probably notice, I'm talking a little bit louder than usual, I guess. I have to admit, I'm not talking my normal, like, um, volume. I'm talking a little bit louder, but it's just so I don't have to, because, when I render the video, I duplicate the audio file. So I basically layered it 4 times so it's louder, four times louder than normal. And that's what you guys hear when, when you guys listen to the thing. If you guys listen to it, I don't know. Anyway, I have hot chocolate. Well, I have hot cocoa. Hot chocolate is the fancy stuff. Hot cocoa mix is the cheap stuff that we get. So, oh, God, it's so cheap. Anyway, chocolatey. Sorry, that was my Pee Wee. Well, I wasn't really my Pee Wee Herman thing, but Anyway, I don't know why I do this, but every single time I look when I'm about to do this, this the podcast thing, I always go to YouTube. I don't know why, and now I'm distracted by all this stuff. Ooh, who the heck is that? Hold on, let me check. I just heard a car passing by. Okay. Nope, it's fine. It's what the man, my pop filter it's fallen like 4 times since yesterday. Like, it's really annoying. And it's scary because this thing is $17. So what I think how this thing is made is there are 2 circles pieces, right? And then, it, like, once you put them together, it holds in place a screen. So, it stays together. But I hope how it's really made is that there's a screen and that the 2 circle pieces are just a protective frame shield. So it doesn't actually so nothing can really hit the screen. I don't know if that's really true, to be honest, but you never know. Anyway, so I'm on YouTube right now, and I just saw, on the recommended, it says Kathy Griffin, respect must be paid to Joan Rivers, and I'm gonna watch it. So let me pause this. All right. Okay, sorry. Well, first of all, I like Kathy Griffin, and you either love her or you hate her. You just really know in between with her. And it was something about Joan Rivers, who I really like Joan Rivers as well. Yeah. God, I really wish Joan was able to wake up from the coma, you're like, I'm sorry, you only have a week left, and then she was able to say goodbye. I know, obviously, that's wishful thinking, and not even wishful thinking. That's what is that? What would you even call that? Because obviously it can never happen at all. But yeah, and so a few things have happened today. First of all, I recorded my podcast yesterday, but I didn't render it because I was working on the Attack on Titan motion comic, which has 3 views, but I feel like it's probably one of the better Attack on Titan motion. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now. You wait right here. Well, no, you'll see with me. Attack on Titan motion comic. Yep. It has 2 views. So people looking it up, they'll do that. And if you guys do listen to me and you do find it don't make the connection between me and that person, because this is supposed to be really personal. And I don't want, because that's a business thing. I don't want anything on there. Well, not really. It's not even business at all. But it was just work stuff. Even if it's funny and really stupid and like it's not cool at all. If I put it on there, that means that's supposed to be there. And if I put it on here, that means so. Anyway, but I am really proud with it. I'm actually really happy with how it happened, with how it looks and how it sounds and all that stuff. Because like I had a oops, sorry, I just hit this thing. Because as much as I do like Attack on Titan, I don't know a lot about of it besides the manga itself and the anime. And I know what you're saying. Like, well, it's not everything. Well, no, it isn't. There's a lot of stuff to it, like the sounds of it and all that stuff. Today, I spent a good 40 minutes getting the music off of YouTube, which I don't. Well, I mean, yes, I know it's bad, but I'm using it for a good cause. Making motion comics for a lot of people who can't read manga because there's no sound or voices or sound in general, audio, and people find it hard. So if audiobooks is the same thing. People are reading the material out loud, and the people who can't really, who don't like, they can't concentrate enough to read and really get into it. It's there for them, and that's basically the same thing for me, except of course I'm not voicing everything, but I'm literally like 2 steps behind animation, really. Like I'm like 2 steps. Well, I mean, they're humongous steps, new word, humongous steps behind animation. But anyway, I think I did pretty good. It's like 7. It's like over. It's really long. It's like nearly 8 minutes long, but I like it. And now I'm working on the next chapter right now, and I'm like, what am I on? I'm on page. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 10, 14. There are, I think, 40 pages, so I'm like nearly halfway done, which is good. I already beat 5 minutes, so this is gonna be wickedly long. Like it's because like I worked on Bleach before, because John didn't read the Bleach manga. And which doesn't make any sense because he reads Naruto. I mean, I got him to read Naruto, now he reads it. But Naruto has a lot more words than Bleach, and Bleach has a lot more like fighting and all that stuff, and not really that much words. I mean, I just that's what I meant. Hold on, I'm trying to drink this. Anyway. I made a few motion comics, but I wanted to, at the end of the anime, spoiler, Ichigo loses his power, and then a year later he gets his power back, but it's a time skip, so it's like a year later, and then 20-odd episodes of him not having a lot of power, but then he finally gets his Shinigami power, and it's great. But I wanted to do that part, because I had music in my head behind it, and, so, but that meant I had to redo, like, 30 chapters by myself. To catch up to where the anime ended. So it was like 30 chapters of the anime that already done for like the fighting, the last battle. But I didn't. I did 4 chapters. At first I didn't use any music actually. The last I think 2 chapters I had sound effects, so it's really weird because like I've never really worked with sounds until I did one of those things. I'm really proud. I really do like sound design, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm trying to get at Attack on Titan. Another thing that I did with the thing is that I actually I did a few Titan yells. Except for the female Titan, which I don't know if I can actually copy, but I did the Eren Yeager yell, which is you cannot half that yell. You have to actually yell to do that. So I was like ah. Well, I mean that wasn't really yell, but you have to yell, and then I found out how you did it. Okay, so if you guys are wondering how the Titan yell works. Okay, you yell for like 6 seconds, and I'm not used to yelling at all. Like I'm used to lowering my voice, to going all the way down to here, which is after a while it hurts. But sorry, I had a little phlegm as I was. Anyway, but like I'm not used to actually yelling, so like my throat, it was hurting. Like I was actually in a little bit of pain. It was really weird. Of course, I didn't feel it at the time, so I kept on yelling. So you yell for 6 seconds. You put it on to whatever you want. Audacity's free, so you put it on there. I don't know if it actually works on here, but because I haven't tried it, but I used it on my video editor. Anyway, so you use it. You pitch it down to -10, I think. Well, I mean, on where I use it, I used it to -10. Anyway, so you have it on -10. You listen to it, and then you hear it. You're like, well, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds a lot cooler. And then with the same audio file on normal, on like I think 4. -4 instead of -10, you play it on top of each other, so it's like both of them are playing at the same time. And I think with and then with the one that's playing faster, the one that's at -4, you stretch out the clip so it ends, like the clip itself ends at the same time that it does with the other yelling that's at -10. So when you play them both, they start at the same time and they end at the same time. Yet they're at 2 different levels, and it's really cool. Like it's something that I really do like. Here, let me show you. Oh no, well, you won't be able to hear. I'm sorry. So anyway, sorry. If you find it, you can listen to it. I yell, I think, twice in there, and but I tried like 8 times, and like 4 of those 8 times I did not do well. So like I only have like 3 really good ones, and 1 like if I'm desperate. But I had to do that when no one was here. Also, on a great note, oh god, not actually on a sour note, because this reminded me of it. John's actually leaving on the 16th, not on the 19th. That's 3 days from now. So I have 3 days to finish the abridged Legend of Korra thing, because I want him to see 1 episode. I mean, okay, I don't know if it's going to be more than 1 episode or not, but I want him to see it, because it's not really that funny. But still, I don't know. It's going to be really sad, guys. I'm not going to lie. I have no more friends. Well, I didn't have friends to begin with, to be honest. I didn't consider them friends, because friends have responsibilities. So if you take the title away and you just, people who talk to each other, it's a lot better. It's like, oh, who are you? It's just a guy I'm talking, I just talk to him. I'm like, oh, that's nice. But the thing is, when you ask for something, it's like, well, I'm not your friend. And then, but they're like being sarcastic, like they're going to do it, but they're being sarcastic about it. It's like, shut up. You guys know. Well, I mean, you're probably asking who's you guys. Well, no one. It was like 3 years ago when I would say that. Now I only have John. So, and John's going to be gone. And I haven't talked to Izzy in like a week, in 2 days, I think. So I'm going to be completely alone again. So if anything, I'll be able to work without, just that 20-minute distraction every day. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. I cannot believe I'm only like a third of the way done. Not even a third of the way done. Hold on, I want to check how many Manga Panda is something everyone should like. If you like manga. So I'm on chapter 33? Nope. 34. I'm on chapter 34. I'm going to find out how many pages there are. There's 43 pages. I'm on page... What? Well, I just finished page 13. So it's 43. That's one third of the way done. So it's gonna be a 15-minute thing. It's gonna be weird. Anyway, but the reason why I'm doing it is, well, it's hard to explain. It's the first part's kind of hard to explain, but the second one makes a lot of sense for people. The first part was just, I don't know if people are going to completely understand, is that I really do like making motion comics. I like putting stuff together and making them sound cool and all that stuff, and I really do like working with sounds. I kind of like the attention of knowing that, like, when someone goes like, wow, you had all those stuff together. How did you do that? And like, and what about the yelling? It's like, oh, that was me. I yelled. It's like, wow, really? Yeah, I'll tell you how to do it. And I like that. It feels pretty cool because like John when I did the Batman Arkham Knight trailer, he was like, well, that sounds just like a movie. What'd you do? I was like, I did the sound. Like, you did all the sound. Like, yeah, I just put everything together. And like the best part about that is, well, I mean, on my side, not for the people like getting the attention, on my side is getting music that fit together. Like, I literally just did it. About 2 hours ago. Well, not 2 hours, like an hour ago, because I've been working on this for 2 hours. I had music because I got the first Attack on Titan soundtrack, and I found a little bit of the music that fit in the what was going on, but it didn't end right because like when it because like sometimes like in music it it has the climax. Well, I mean, especially for soundtracks, is that the music is made for a certain scene sometimes. So like it builds up and then it stops, but it keeps on playing because there's more into the scene. So it's like do 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 like that. Obviously it doesn't make any. The sound, me singing sucks, but the music does that quite a bit where it'll have a like mid music climax or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I don't know a lot about music and all that stuff, but anyway, but it did have like a do at the sometimes it has at the end of the music, but it kept on playing. It's like another 2 minutes to the song, so I had to cut out where it was like ending, and then I had to find another song that had do, so I could elongate it, and then also, like, what is it called? You curve the music so like it starts getting softer and softer and softer and softer, oddly enough, I did it with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Like, I think it was the Electro Suite, nearing part of the end. It's like it has like, since it's a suite, it has compilations of like 4 pieces of music put together. I think. Anyway, well, I mean, because like there's the tracks, and then the conductor either puts it together digitally, or they just put everything together into one big music thing and then conduct the entire thing. And I think for that one, it was a conductor thing. First of all, I know who wrote it now. Hans Zimmer. It doesn't sound... Well, first of all, good for you, Hans Zimmer. You don't sound anything like yourself. Second of all, Hans Zimmer, what the heck are you writing? You had like 3 kind of good songs, and that was it. Well, actually, I don't think it was really his fault. I think it was James Horner, who wrote the first movie, and Hans Zimmer just took the melodies and tried to make them better. You really can't, because like the music didn't fit. Okay, the music didn't fit for Spider-Man as a whole. It was like a trumpet. It's like, dude, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it, but just didn't fit. Anyway, oh god, I really need to hurry up because like, I'm gonna save this as I need to save the video, because I will be working on on this right after this. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh, so I got Attack on Titan, which is a completely different, you know, first of all, different culture, different composer, different medium, animation, movie, soundtrack, you know. And I put literally 3 seconds of the Electro song, put it on the end of the Attack on Titan, one of the themes. I forget what it was called. And then I made it sound like it was and then I pitched down the Electro song like 3, I think, so the notes fit. And I'm so proud of myself. So I mean, no one's gonna hear it. Like, no one's gonna be like, wait, that's 2 different songs. No, you won't even hear it. Which is me doing my job. God, I really wish this was my job. If people paid me to make motion comics for them, it's like, well, I mean, not real motion comics, panning comics. I do panning comics. Motion comics are too hard for me as of now. I think they have like 10 people working to do a motion comic because, like, that's difficult. I'm getting to the end of the hot chocolate thingy, and like all I'm getting is just pure chocolate, and it's really good. Speaking of kind of food stuff, my family left for barbecue. I have no food to eat. I asked my mother yesterday, hey, you guys are going. Do you mind if I go to Panda Express to get my food so then I can eat when you guys are gone? She said, yeah, today. Well, first of all, she didn't remember. And then I was like, what about my food? And she's like, well, I'm running late. And then I'm like, there's nothing to eat. There's cereal. I don't want cereal. I want real food. Sorry for asking for too much. And then they left. And I had hot cocoa. I want real food. Son of a biscuit. And it's really annoying. Oh my god, and that's not even annoying. Okay, first of all, so as you guys know, my sister just stopped walking what you do, and then I walked her for about a week and a half. Well, a week and like 2 days. And then my hand started hurting, like in the midway through the week, and I was like, okay, my older sister is gonna start walking it because out of the 2 other people who walk what you do, she's the one who's the safest. So I was like, okay, she's gonna walk in the morning. The reason why, she can see the grass, and I can help her. And if anything really needs to be helped. And she started whining, like, why do I need to walk in the morning? It's harder to walk in the morning. It's like, yeah, I know, but you can see the grass. And like, you know, if you walk, it's like she wants to, because she used to walk her at night. It's like if you walk her at night, you can't see the grass, you can't even see anything, you know, all that stuff. So like, that's why I walk her, because it's more safe with me. And then, you know, she kept on complaining and all that stuff. Then yesterday, it was nighttime, and I was about to walk her again. She's like, I'm going to walk her. I was like, no, you're not. It's like, why not? It's like, I was like, I told you can't see the grass. That's literally the reason why. And honestly, every single time when you walked her at night, and what she ate something, and I knew she ate something, and I said, what did she eat? You'd say, I can't see. That's why you don't walk her. And then she said, F this. Like it's really my fault that this is happening. And not only that, if she walks her in the morning, nearly once every other week, she has work in the morning, so she doesn't even walk her the entire day. And I have to walk her 8 times. How is that not a plus for her? Oh my god. And then finally, I walked her, I came back, mother yelled at me, I went to sleep, I woke up, and, you know, it was time to walk with Chitu again, and my older sister was like, well, I can't walk her in the morning. Well, yesterday before, you know, today, because when she was still complaining, she was like, well, I can't walk in the morning because I'm uncoordinated. I was like, well, I'll wake you up earlier so you can get your bearings or whatever. And and by that, I meant like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All you had to do was wake up 5 minutes early. Yeah, people just assume that I'm like, okay, in another hour on you. No. So it was, I normally walk with Chitu. Well, I normally want her to be walked at like 8:30 to 8:40 or whatever. Like that's when we guys, you know, get out or whatever. These past couple of days, she's been wanting to walk earlier because she's been sick. And even to the night, like 3 a.m. in the morning and all that stuff, which By the way, I had a walker, and when she's sick, I'm the one who walks her. I walked her 3 times by myself, and then the rest of the 4 times as well. And, just all that stuff is like all on me. Anyway, so I woke up. It was around 8:20 or whatever. I was gonna wake up her, just wake her up and like, okay, you got 10 minutes, and until we have to walk her, until we have to get ready, or whatever. And I was talking to my mother or whatever, because I had a blanket and it's starting to get kind of cold. It was 37 degrees out. It's starting to get cold, so I was like, I'm gonna get a blanket that I haven't used since, actually last year. I'm gonna get it washed so Wachidu can, if she can sleep on it and it'll be soft and warm. So I gave it to mother and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake her up now. It's like, no, you're not. It's like, what? Why not? And she's like, she's not gonna do it now. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, get the girls to do it. The girls don't walk her anymore. Well, then you're walking her. And then I had to walk her. What the heck? My mother, who for like nearly 2 years tried to get me to stop walking with Chitu so much, made me walk her an extra time so that when it all comes out, and tomorrow's Sunday, my sister will probably have work in the morning. I'll have to walk Wachitu the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 of the day before. Then I walked her in the morning, today. So that's 4 times today. So that's 1, 2, 3 of yesterday. 4 more times today. And then because she has work tomorrow in the morning, another 4 more times. So it's 8 plus the 3. I'm going to have to walk her 11 times. Once by myself because no one's here. So, like, am I complaining too much? Is it really, really difficult for someone to wake up, sit down for 5 minutes so she can actually get up, and then walk her? I don't understand why people complain so much when I'm doing most of it. Oh, my God. And now John's leaving, and I'll have no one. Pen pals don't even talk to me. Like, what is it about me that people just hate? Is it the fact that I don't like saying my real name? Is that really it? How is it that hard to back in my day when we had MySpace, everyone was a character from their favorite show. Everyone. I had Naruto. And it was like 11,000 other Narutos out there. What the heck? It's so annoying. Oh my God. And I wasn't supposed to talk this long. I was supposed to talk for 15 minutes, but then I started ranting on this. And now I have no food. Oh my God. It's just one thing after another after another. But I watched The Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier. It was pretty good. Actually, it was about as good as I thought it was going to be, but that didn't mean it was bad. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better than I thought it was going to be, but no one seemed to like it. But it's just to show how much I didn't like the first one. Anyway, but it was pretty good. Though one thing did annoy me. It was the spoiler, I guess. The girl across the corridor at Steve Rogers, Captain America's apartment. Across the way there's a girl at apartment B or whatever. And Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson character was like, hey, you should totally try to go out with her and all that stuff because Steve hasn't had a girlfriend in like 50 years or something. And he was like, yeah, man, I don't want to. And then finally he does. He goes like, you want to go for some coffee, right? Whatever. It doesn't go too well. And then, something happens where it's like, oh, a big explosion. She comes out with a gun. It turns out she's a spy. That girl annoyed me so much at that moment. I thought she was just going to be a normal... I hate it. Like, now they're just doing that because she's a woman. Like, I remember when it was always guys, and it was like, no, we got to do it for women because equal rights. And now it's just girls all over the place. And it's just so annoying because do you really think someone that small is going to be able to fight someone? Like, no. I could push Scarlett Johansson and kill her. Well, okay, I mean, not really. I'm exaggerating, but still, it's just annoying thinking that people are just trying to sexify things. Obviously, there's a lot of girls out there that could just whoop. Like there was what was it? It was the episode of oh, what the heck was it? It was I don't remember. Was it Anthony Bourdain? I don't. It was something like that. It was a travel show, I think. Anyway, I don't know if I don't think it was Anthony. I don't think it was him. Oh, it was Carl Pilkington, Idiot Abroad, and he fought, I think, like a woman wrestler who was just ripped, and she could kill someone. And anyway, so yeah, it can happen, but they don't look petite, I think. Anyway, and it just annoys me, that habit, because I'm not big. I mean, muscular wise, I'm not that big. I'm not that tall. I'm like just a little bit above average. I'm 6 foot, and so if someone comes up to me who's 5 foot whatever, and I kick them, they're gonna go flying down a hill. If we were by a hill, down a hill. So I don't know. It just annoys me. But it was pretty good. I actually do like the Winter Soldier. I thought it was pretty cool. I knew his face too. I saw his eyes. Oh, I spoiled it. I knew it was Bucky Barnes, but I don't remember who that guy was because I saw the movie once. Actually, I think I saw it in school. Anyway, but I knew his face because I didn't remember him from the movie. I just knew it was the guy, and then in the movie, you see his eyes, suspenseful, mystery, or whatever. And I knew his eyes. Wait a minute, I know him. Why do I know him? And then, throughout the movie, you see more of his face, and then finally his full body or whatever. I'm like, why do I know him? And I looked him up. He's the Mad Hatter from Once Upon a Time. He's changed. I really, sometimes I wish I could go into movies and then just talk to the person. It's like where's your daughter? Why aren't you back to Storybrooke? Come on. And then he goes, who the heck is Bucky Barnes? So I don't know. Gotta say though, he's pretty cool. I like him, and hopefully, apparently there's a third Captain America movie coming on. So I don't know if it's gonna be about him, but hopefully he doesn't turn into a Sasuke, where he just randomly turns good, kind of, and then turns evil, then good again, and then evil. Because that would be kind of annoying. Because he's a cool character. Anyway, though the Falcon thing, flying, whatever, as cool as it is, really unnecessary because there's an Iron Man suit and they already know how to fly without wings. So, but all in all, pretty good movie. The action was pretty cool, I have to admit. And finally, he could fling that the shield and it would fly back to him. Though there was one clip that I remember because every single time he threw it, I was like, how is it going to come back to him? As I'm sure everyone else did. But there was one scene where he threw it as he was on a plane in the middle of nowhere. He threw it and it flew. And unless this thing's a boomerang, it should have never came back to him. But he jumped off and it came back to him. It's like, okay. But it was a good movie. I liked it. I recommend it. I have it on Blu-ray. So, yeah, anyway, so I should probably be leaving now. I'm going to probably... I should probably take a shower. But other than that, a really quick shower because I really should be getting out of here. But after that, I'm gonna be working back on the Attack on Titan thing, and then, I should probably because I can do the Attack on Titan whenever. I'm gonna look in to the chapter, because how many pages do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 22. I have 22 pages. I need to see if there's any yelling into this, because I don't think there's any yelling. But the reason why I want to do that is because I can only yell when no one's here, because it's kind of, not annoying, but it's just I can't do it when I'm here. I don't think there's any yelling. Let me see. What the? I hear a rumble that sounds like heavy footprints. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just had to check. There's no yelling for Aaron. But oh, how am I gonna yell for the other Titans? God dang it. Anyway, so that's it. I'm gonna be leaving now. I'm gonna work on the bridge a little bit and see if I can do that before John leaves. And sorry, one more thing. Book 4, Legend of Korra, is coming out next month. Actually, it's not even a month away. October 3rd, 2014. I'm super excited of it. I hope, as much as I like watching 2 episodes every week, I want it to be 1 episode a week. Right? I mean, besides, the season finale and the season premiere, the season beginning and season ending. Besides those 2 episodes, 4 episodes technically, I would want it to be 1 episode a week. Because how long did it take us? Because there's only 13 episodes. So that took 2, 12, 4, 5 weeks. Not even, I think, because one of them, I think, was 3 episodes, the next day. So, don't do that again. Nickelodeon, I know you're not listening to this, but don't do that again. 1 episode a week. Cherish the ending of a franchise, okay? But it looks pretty cool. I saw not clip art, but a poster kind of concept, whatever. And Korra has a bob, I guess, haircut. She has a new haircut. And I joked that everyone's going to get a new haircut now, including Tenzin. His pubic hair. I'm really excited. Hopefully things do well. Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda Williams, will be playing a part. And apparently all the episodes are done. Pre-production's still going, I guess. They have a month to get to do it. And then they can, just send it everywhere. I'm hoping for the best. I hope it ends on a really nice note. I mean, as an animation-wise, I hope it ends on a really nice note. Story-wise, I hope it doesn't end. I hope it continues on somehow. Because I would hate it if this is the last Avatar in general. Because that would suck. That is not something I want. That is not something anyone who's a fan wants. Do some comics, okay, guys? Write the heck out of comics. Spend your time doing that. You will make a huge amount of money. Motion comics, do that. Less than a real animation. You need voices, though. So, other than that, I found out that Teen Titans might have a live action thing. I don't know how well it's gonna do. I thought that was when I saw the title, I thought it was gonna be a revival of the animation Teen Titans cartoon, but it isn't. I guess it's gonna be live action. I don't know if that's gonna do well. I don't know if I'm excited for Once Upon a Time season 4 because of Frozen. They probably should have let that age for about 50 years before it became it's a classic now. Put it on Once Upon a Time. I don't know how well it's going to do. I'm going to try to watch it. I really hope it doesn't suck. I really do. I can't wait for Gotham. Gotham looked pretty cool. I found out that Jada Pinkett Smith was in there. I saw her a few times. I know who she looks like, but she did not look like anything like the character in there. Maybe it's because I haven't seen her in 10 years. And what else? What else is there? Guess that's it. Oh, Claymore has one more chapter left. I hate it, but hopefully it's really good. I hope it's a nice ending. Naruto has like 10 chapters left. I hope it ends a lot better than the last climactic battle was. And yeah, Bleach has gotten stuck again, but that's normal. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to work on Legend of Korra. See ya.